And we're live. I forgot my face. And we're live. Hello. It's Alchemy Factory time. I'm excited to keep working on belting up big silver. This has been quite the experience. It really has. Excuse me. I'm having fun though. I'm really enjoying this. This is such an unnecessarily large boat. But it's really only unnecessary. I'm getting my energy drink. It's just such an over the top bold. Mm. It's so hot. It's actually ridiculous. Anywho, well, let's get back to it then. Right. So we you were this, and I was just putting in the belting for you. Yes. Don't know how far down I'm going to need to bring that, but I'm going to need to bring it from a ways down. So anyways, that's not the right thing. That is the... Oh yeah. These bottom ones do just go straight, huh? Perfection. Okay, so I was putting the dead end things as close to their... Oh, don't start. What do you mean? I moved the router so that it would be behaving better, but apparently that isn't what happened. Anyways, bummed about that, but what can you do? All right, so next is chamomile powder, which was... That's red wine, that's copper powder, chamomile isn't there. Chamomile was a short build. Yes, chamomile was a short build. Because you... Haha! Found you. Really though, was this it? This... I just... X'd it out. But anyway. Ah. Gonna just skip that. Oh, I really shouldn't have. I think that was actually the day 300 summary. Damn. Bruh, why is my internet being like this today? This week. This time of day. Like, specifically. It's being, like, ultra difficult and just super weird. I've restarted it. I've just restarted my machine. Both of them. Restarted the router. Changed antenna orientations. I have done every single thing that I can to boost this connection. Ridiculous. You sit there while I just move one of these backwards. Oh yeah. Oh, man. That's... oh, fucking a lot of soap powder. It's so much. Alright, no, I'm fine with this. Right, copy from here to there, all the way up, cut, paste, there, good. Now I can move this build into its spot, which is... oh wait, yeah, I'm only giving a certain amount of space because otherwise I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out entirely. There. I might still anyways. Wait, no, hold on. Fertilizer. That is also a thing that I need to consider. No. It isn't necessarily. No problem. Okay. There we are. Beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna go and move my router for a moment. Just gonna wiggle it around, throw it at a wall. Do something. Let's have a look, see if that's better for my bitrate. It's not. Oh. Okay, well, suddenly I've got 5,000 bitrate instead of the required 3,000. And yet it's running slow. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just gonna play games. I hope it's not too bad on the receiving end. If I could improve the quality further, I would. But that day is not today. Oh. You know what? I make this a fuel and fertilizer line. That would solve a lot of my problems. There. Fertilizer fixed. Now I am really just gonna have to do this research and make some kind of build for it. I'll start this one first. I'll set up a build for this using just cauldrons, and then I'll unlock it. Great. Internet, if you would be at an appropriate speed somehow, that would be nice. Anyways, so this is what? Functional? This is very in the way. This is 5. This needs 5. Oh, well. Isn't that just dandy? Okay. I can wait. Okay, well, that's one of the components handled, at least. That is 1,200 chamomile powder per minute. Unless I messed up something. So that is placed. I would... Oh, where? Yeah... What are you? Also need the gloom spores, which is not exactly a dead end. It also contributes to the charcoal powder. Really hope I have enough space to do this. That'd be the thing if I didn't. Anyways, it's 2 layers of this wall done so far. Let me just, you know, grab me a bit of a... Grab me a bit of the... Grab me a bit of a this. Jesus. Language made me so difficult. Oh. Oh crap. That is actually an issue. That I very much did not consider. Wasn't those, but I'll grab some. What in the absolute heck am I clicking on that I'm... Oh, I see. Alright. That's understandable. Oh. What? That'll be obnoxious to try and get out of there. So, anyways, I got it. I mean, it works. Okay. So you were needing what? You were needing sulfur. 5 full belts of sulfur. Well, the front one was taking 2.5. Okay. I really need to just do this. Gloom spores and sulfur powder both need more space. Right, so next will have to be and further indented the copper powder machines, because there's nothing else behind them. But it's gonna start getting weird to try and cross lanes here. This can be reasonably easily, like, fixed. For a few lines, but yeah, anyways, so what were you? For the bottom 3, which was the one that needed the least, you were the sulfur powder. I should really make a point of labeling these. like really make a point of it. Can I put a line next to that? Just for sake of checking. Yeah. Can I put a line under that? Ooh, cool. Nice to know these things. Very cool. Oh, the Privite. This. Ooh. Brutal. Oh, hey. Another day, Daniel. I think I missed you yesterday. I think so. I know I missed you one day recently, but if you're asking me to keep track of time, how are you doing? And the whole ass mountain of charcoal is going to come down here. Right, it's gonna have to be the copper bolt, I think. Hmm. Cool. Let me find my copper bolt. I do not remember where I put it. Was it you? Oh, fuck. I didn't fall down the hole. It was not this. It was you, huh? Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's look at the numbers. And let's not skip anything because I've skipped so many. Yeah, yesterday's was the day 300. Shouldn't have skipped it. Oh well. We'll watch the day 301 instead. Good money. Wait. Something broke. Stopwatches. What's your issue? None of these. You are not getting any because this is not making any. And you are not making any because this is full again. I thought I fixed that. No, I was going to fix that. Hmm. Oh yeah. Spares. Expired. Hey man, gotta say that's a good hat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Made it myself. Oh, yeah, skill points. Definitely need way more fertilizer efficiency for what I'm building here. I also, this is very in the way of what I'm doing. I need to build my spacer first. There. Shit's gotta move. What were you running? Beast powder. Just gotta move it out of the way, really. Oh no! Nearly fell off. Thanks, expired. I do appreciate it. That is that out of the way. Now, this was the copper powder. Alright. Woof. This is going to be a thing, huh? Alright. Let me see. Can I cut the entire thing at once? Or is that a dumb idea? I should measure how wide it is. It is 3 big blocks plus another, so 7 small blocks. It's... Oh yeah, and I'm gonna want to leave this as a gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's call it 7 and a bit. And it is 1.5 wide. So if I drop this here, 1.5 wide, I'm just about barely not touching that. Okay. Got it. If all went the way I wanted it to go, I should have still actually space in my inventory. Yes, okay. Hmm. Right, in place. Am I... Oh, did I make an unnecessary thing here? You're not copper bars, you're copper powder, and I'm making copper bars. Balls. Ah, I see. Well, I've done something unnecessary. I've done something unnecessary many, many, many times. Shit. Okay. Well, poo. At least I found it out now. I mean, on the other hand, I can just grind it back into copper powder on the out instead of changing everything. Ugh. Alright. All of these will need the same exact fix. Except this one. This one's different. This one I can just do like this. You and you are not needed. You can just... What am I looking for? You. There. Join with that. You go there. This is what you are supposed to do. What the fuck are you? Okay. Not needed is what you are. So, all of these have all of their furnaces in the same place. What are these? Crucibles in the same place. And all of them just need the crucibles deleted and then those lines connected. Which is doable. Easily enough. Let me just figure out how to get rid of all of the crucibles. Yo, there's fish. I do. Had to save then, huh? Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. How are you today so far? I'm alright, thank you, and yourself? Thanks for asking. This is high enough and far away enough, yeah. Okay. Good, good. Yeah. Although I did make a small mistake on this, so now I have to fix it several hundred times, because I've already copy-pasted it. But other than that, day's going alright, build is going good. It's taking its time. Oh my, but is this build ever taking its time? I like your hat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hmm. Probably rather want to do it there, huh? Yeah, no, hold on. No, that's dumb. I'll need it at a 4 length. So what exactly are we making? This is a silver build. More accurately, this is to make a full belt of 5 stack silver from these machines. So this is all supposed to output silver at 7.5 a minute, and this gets turned into the same silver powder at 7.5 a minute. So each of these outputs the 15 silver that these need to make 5 silver coins from each of these. So this is going to go into this line, which will go in here. Did I accidentally send that? I must have. Oh. There were coins on this belt. Anyways. And yeah, there's my calculations. Sort of. This is so far the wall. It's easier if I show you from this side. So I've got the belting that goes into each of these machines. Then this is the black powder that goes in there. 80 of them per belt. And then this needs 75, so there's 16 of these machines, 15 of these. Here are crushers to make the lime water for this entire build. This should be the exact amount needed to keep that going. Maybe plus a little bit. So basically you're making a factory of money. Yes. Yes, this is just a build that I felt like making for money. It started a lot smaller, and then I decided, no, I would rather have an entire full belt of money. And then I've been at this for like a week and a bit, I think, at this point. So this all gets crushed. This little build puts money up a lift to make stone that gets ground, that gets moved downwards and split amongst 3 lifts into those crucibles, where it then comes back out and around out the front into this little extractor, which is connected to this long-ass pipeline. These are all of the belts for the black powder, but I don't have all of the components in place yet, so not all of the belts are connected. This one's been extended a little bit, those ones haven't yet. Then this is the belting for the unstable catalysts. Yeah, gave myself a little walk space, just because I felt like it might be useful, because there isn't going to be many of those. This is the chamomile powder. I can't believe this actually, unless I've made a mistake, this should do 240 chamomile into 240 chamomile powder, which gets belted up along here, over to here, and down into those machines. All of the belts are already in place for the other components, but I haven't put their builds in place yet, which is what I'm doing now. Except copper powder, thank you for the like, is its own... I can tell you've been at it for a week. Yeah. So the copper powder is one of the complicating factors, because this needs a lot of output. And also I need to remember that I was busy fixing it, otherwise it'll never work. Yeah. All sorts of big builds. Like here's, this is for charcoal powder. This is so much bloody charcoal powder. I'm trying to make it a zero waste system as well, so that the money from the system that actually gets output, this priority splitter will first put it back onto the belt that circulates through this, and yeah, belt that circulates through this and feeds itself first before sending any money off this way, where it'll get shot via cannon on some trek to go all the way down to there, where that rejoins with the main money belt, and then it will be infinite money. I already have a build that does this for copper, but it's way, way, way smaller. Also, for this build, I'm quite happy with it, because these need the unstable catalysts at 75, and this is making at 240, because 4 machines are connected to one belt. So I forgot that this had 5 belts, and I connected these ones on this, I'll show from the other side as well. There's a line of elevators going up that side, and then you can see the other line of elevators going up that way. But this concoction over here is great, because it's got this capture thing, but it's aiming in 4 directions. Can it work or not yet? No, I can't plug anything in until I plug everything in. And then it's the seeing if I did it right by trial and error part, rather than the hopefully I have a good eye part. So this last one of 240 needs to actually send 15 to each of the other belts. So I've taken this belt of 240, I've split it into 4 so that it's 60 in each of these. I've targeted each of these at a different one of this that gets split 4 ways and then gets moved around by the elevators to the correct level. So it not only keeps this line clear, but it's a really just, I think that is such a cool way to do it. I'm very happy that I had to constrain the space to get that belt over, because I'd already built this and I didn't want to deconstruct it, so then I built that, and I'm quite happy with that. Now, for the copper powder, which is a bit of a pain in the balls. Yes. Speaking of, nope. All right. This needs to be there. Yeah? Because it'll work out like that. All of these things are coming out and going in there. I could have used the space better if I remembered that I only actually need the powder. Could have probably ended up using half this amount of space, because I wouldn't have needed to waste the space on the crucibles in the first place. That's a lot of sibilance. But oh well, you know what? You live and learn, and I am not for anything going to rebuild this right now, just to accommodate for that error. It'll still work, and that's enough. Who can say that they have a money factory with cannons part of the process? I know, right? And since I've already done this once, I might do it again. If I need to. Because that's just such a cool way to do it. I think so, anyway. Get rid of that for now. Now, what did you need? You needed iron, sand, and soap powder. So what else needed soap powder? Ah, the gloom spores. So I need to put the gloom spores behind you. Alright. Let's see here. What do you... You're the charcoal powder. I don't need you here. This is plant ash. And a lot of it. Have I actually done the... Fuck. Have I actually done the iron smelter? Or is this just the... This is the... okay, this is the iron smelter. This is the sulfur smelter. Both of these are going to just have to be as far toward the back as possible, really. Are you into like Pokemon or any other card games? I used to be into Pokemon more. Card games wise, I also used to play Magic the Gathering. Blue-black slow play deck. Blue-black artifact slow play deck. With my 2 dark steel colossi. Oh, this is one section. And I've already... okay. No, that's one section, and I need 5. Oh shit, I haven't checked the quests in days. Should do that quickly, just for the bonus money. This one's the Jupiter, right? No, that's a Saturn. Okay, well, give me off the belt, thanks. Malachite, I need 20, right? Yeah, I'll just grab it off the belt, it's faster. Okay, and Topaz, also 20, but actually 40. I'll just grab it off the belt. Black powder, 75, 30 transformation potions. That's the blue one, right? Eight bandages. Eighteen fertile catalyst. Ugh. And oh, not exactly what I meant to do. I'm saving it for when I need it, which will be eventually. But if it stacks more than that, maybe it's enough. You know? Just maybe. Okay, and I need this, but I only need that much. Thank you. I put even my malachite away. Yeah, that's fine. I'll grab another 20. And this is my menu system. It's what should work. Money in, into box downstairs, out into thing. This is also actually necessary there. This one is that cannon from upstairs that dumps down into the bottom. Yeah, that gets all of my, what are they called? Purchasing portal stuff. So yeah, coins going there, coins going there. This is the little just buffer chest. And when the buffer chest is full, money goes along into my converter. That just makes me gold. I always dump the copper into that box, or the one in front of it, doesn't matter. And I usually just drop my spare silver in here, because extra inv slots are great to have. Most of this has only had a once over. It's like, I'm now done with this project, I'm never going back to it, kind of thing. Huh. Right. Now I need to remember how much each of these actually outputs. Oh, where the fuck am I? This is not what I needed. This is. You are. Okay. This is still fine. You're making 30 a minute. So one of these is 90 a minute. So 180. Where did I put that poster? I mean, yeah, it should work out to 1,200, which should be just 5 belts. All said and done. This is 13 and a half setups. Wait, no man. How did that work out to 13 and a half of those setups? That's weird. Did I remember to write that math down somewhere? 40 copper powder machines. It's 3... Okay, 3 times 17.5, or whatever I worked out. Am I sure there isn't one of these, like, that I had to paste somewhere else? For some reason? Just gotta double check myself here. It is a lot of stuff all over the place. And you are what? You are... God, I better do better labeling. If I make another big build like this, yeah, charcoal powder, that's fine. Okay. And this is a fuel line, but I've decided that I'm going to go with the Panacea Potion as both fertilizer and fuel, and that this is going to get its own purely cauldron self-fed fertilizer for this entire section, so that it essentially never costs me a single cent of my own money to run ever. and just makes money permanently going forward. That would be nice. If it could do that. Okay. Now I need to remember... I'm so glad that this thing is here, huh? Oh, so wait, this actually goes to 120. Which is pretty good. I can use that. But the rest are 90s, which is awkward. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Connect 3 and have an overflow into the next lane over. That's what this space is for. Okay. Let me work with this rather. I want to try and keep it within footprint. Oh yeah, this technically has a corridor, but it's not really a corridor, it's more of a fueling post. Because the fuel goes very sneakily on its own line through everything. And I'm also quite proud of that one. Yeah, the fuel makes it all the way through. It's great. I'm actually very, very happy with this bolt. If I was making copper instead of copper powder, it would have been perfect. But oh well. Anyways, right, so what do I actually want to do? This is the priority splitter, yes? Okay, good. That's dumb, I love it. Okay. Okay. Right. So, I'm gonna have this do like so. It's not exactly what I wanted. Let's do it this way. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's still the top line. Right, maybe I should just first focus on getting those out and joined into 180s, and then I can bother with the rest. Probably a better idea. Yeah. This is going to be an issue, and I'm going to get rid of it right now. No, not right now. I must first fix my shit. Yeah, it's weird, but I like it. Alright. So every line. And when I say line, this will also actually need to merge. Epic. Mistakes were made. Alright, well, you go there. I'm just gonna ignore that extra belt that goes nowhere. That one can be like that, that one can move. No, no, you need to be there. That one can be there, and this one can be here. I didn't account for that now, did I? You can go, and you can go. I was gonna ignore you, but I was gonna get mad at myself for ignoring you. Yeah, right. I'll have walking space, yeah. Hmm. That almost sucked a lot. Anyways, alright. No, I didn't need to delete that. Yeah, whatever. Let's make it a little bit longer. Yeah, that'll do. Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. Do something with that. Hmm. No, it's wrong. I hate it. Um, Excuse me, just trying to refresh my stuff in the background here. I can see you actually. If and or when you speak. Cool. Right, you know what? That's not where I wanted that to start. You are going to actually start by going backwards. Joining with this one and then going out. Because that is too much, though, I'll want you to do this. Two sets of 4. Okay. So we've got 1 belt, 2 belts, 3 belts. Oh. First off. So this is 4 joined. That's 360. That means that the spare will be 120th. So these 2 spares are 1 full line. Okay. Which means this, that is 120, along with this one's spares, will also make 240, which will then make 5 full lines of 240 each, which is what I need. Awesome. I did it pretty okay. But I don't need this part. Also might not need this. Might not need to extend the profile at all. So, I need to extend the profile a little bit. Anyways, let's first remember what we're doing with that. Copper powder has to go boing, boing. So much boing. Copper powder has to go into the silver powder machine at 75. And I'm, again, going to have 5 belts. I've already done this one. I can do it again. I can actually just take this entire bolt and plonk it right in there. Well, at least this part. Am I needing fuel in here? Oh, I'm needing a lot of fuel in there, but that's not the point right now. The point right now is getting this working. So you from there to, I guess, there. From here to, I think it was, I'll just grab this whole chunk. Oh, need wood. Okay. Wood machine, thank you. Excellent. So, where would I want this lined up? Is the question really? No, caps lock you so you stay on the ground. I'm just putting you there for now, because I don't think I need this part here. So you and you can go. I don't need it, which means you can go, and I don't need any of this anyways for what I'm doing. Right. Okay. So that can go. That means all of this can actually go. Except you. You need to stay. This wall is thicker than it needs to be for this. Ah, I remember what I was doing with this. Delete from here to here. Please, thanks. Goodbye. Ah. So this is to let money in, but you know, no money's needed in this area. So hold on a second. It was one up from here. Just putting you down because if I lose it, I'm gonna be not happy. Good enough. Right, so that is actually a little bit out of alignment now. Now that I think about what I've done here. Alright, so this is still right. I just don't think I'll need this. Not in the same spot, if anything. Oh well. Fuck. Fucked up. Screw it. Be gone. Gonna just work out a brand new thing for this. Right, so this splits off the two 120s. So here we have the first belt out. So thing is, this sulfur powder and this insane frickin' copper is gonna be in the way. This is still a really good setup. I'll tweak it. I'll have to tweak it. I'm not happy with doing double work like this, but you know what? It's actually just the best solution I've got. So, you go sit there. That's fine. Because I am 100%, now that I look at myself here properly, and what I've actually got going on, I can really, really easily do the exact same thing as I did over there. It's fine, just go to that far. It's what I would love to do, but I've got this weird situation here. That I can really just fix, like doing that. Hashtag winning. Fuck. That's so stupid. Balls. No, that's not exactly correct. I need something slightly different about this. Yeah. Because I want to do this again. And I can't do that with this much space. It looked nice, but it messed things up. Oh, come on. The saves take a moment. Hold on, let me check here. Thanks, finally save. Something's wrong here. This is 2 lines. Oh, you know what? That's just unfortunate for this line that I completely forgot about it. You know? What? Okay, no, that was actually correct. I've got an extra line I forgot about entirely somewhere. Ah, there you are. See, it's actually you that's supposed to be up there, not this guy. That's where my thing was going wrong. Okay, good. Just gorgeously slots in there. Majestic. Alright. I'm gonna have to deconstruct this bit by bit and figure out what the hell I actually did over here. That's not needed. Okay, that's fine. Now I do need to line this up first with this back wall and with this output. It has one space. One. That's how much I gave it. Oh, wow. Good job, me. So that sulfur is coming through here and isn't actually going to be... Oh, I was about to say, and isn't actually going to be a problem, but... It will a little bit. However, the fix is not terrible, at least. What was that there? Is there nothing there? Then why did it tell me there was? Being awkward. Okay, so that'll still cut cleanly. Without any worries. That'll be fine. Oh man, I'm gonna have to refresh my studio. It's saying I'm disconnected, but I don't believe it. Because my OBS doesn't say so, so that's fine. Good grief. Did make that a little bit... No, I didn't make that any more difficult at all. I forgot what I did for a second there. There. Splits 1, splits 2 and 2. Copper powder is plugged in to the system. Stuff is not plugged into copper powder, but copper powder is plugged into the system. Good. So this needs iron, sand, and soap powder. Ah, wait. I haven't been doing this properly now, have I? Where are you? It's placed. Also, chamomile's placed. Huh. Alright, no, that's fine, I guess. Move when you're done. Here we go. Majestic. Wow, if there are any errors in here anywhere, I am several thousand shades of boned. Jeez. That's right. All of one was coming in on the bottom, all of another was coming in from the top, which, I mean, I do not like how I did the inputs anymore. So I think it would be just a better idea to change this. Maybe. Do I want to? Oh, I mean, it'll be fine either way. Let's just change it. Rip. I did do it that way, didn't I, huh? Let's check what the fuck I did in here. Oh yeah, for some of them I messed with how this comes in, but essentially there's no difference between them. Okay. I could have made my life a little bit easier here, huh? By not doing it this way. But okay. Question is, how many lines in do I want? I think what I'll do with this one instead of making life extra difficult with further dumbassery. What are you? Why are you in my way? Can't see with the sun. No, you're fine. You are actually kind of pretty close to where you're supposed to be. Pretty close. Oh, yeah. One of this will be gloom spores, another will be sulfur. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there is fuel coming in from the side there, which I guess... This is almost certainly the best choice of how to do that. Oh, but what do I do with all the spare charcoal powder then? Actually, I wanted to use that as fuel. I really did. Because it has an overflow of some of it. I wanted to use that as just... I'll think of something. If I'm gonna launch the things anyways, then I might as well just put up a second belt around for fertilizer when I get there. Yeah. Okay. So this is fine with fuel. Yeah? Like... Good 80% sure, hey, that I'm gonna end up needing to use that eternal catalyst something, whatever it's called, I forgot already. I don't have it, so, and I haven't made it. What are you? Panacea potion, that thing. I'm so sure I'm gonna end up needing to use that for fuel as well, because, oh my god, there is a lot of stuff here that needs fuel. But anyway. So I've got this space to bring in stuff for you, and how much space did I think I needed? I needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high, 6 wide. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring in the belts from here. I guess this is fine. Yeah, just start right along the side here. Yeah, I thought as much. That's fine, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. Six on the bottom, then 6 on the top. Mm-hmm. Right. Huh. I don't know, I just had a feeling. That maybe what I want is to do this. Not right up against, but one away. So I can still cut this whole thing in one shot without an issue. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So this one is going to be slightly more complex. Because I'm gonna do it. One layer, one layer, one layer, one layer. One layer of one thing. God, I need to learn how to speak sometimes. One layer of the one type, then another layer of the other one. And it'll be fine. I might as well just up to about there. Except I will just need to take out the useless ones now. None of them are really useless, but they actually were just put in too early. Okay. Okay. May as well. Oddly, that might have saved me a moment, doing it the way that I did. Weird. Double checking these are all full belts. Yes, okay. That's those 4 dealt with. I might have made my life more difficult. Maybe. I guess I'll find out in a minute or two. Let me think here. Might have a slight something of a face model now, but it doesn't actually show what's going on in my head in the moments where I pause and just think with my brain instead of physically and descriptively. Yeah. I might need to redo this. If this goes up by 4 levels per set of 4. 4 levels, yeah, per set of 4, because 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4 block, but I'm counting this also as a 4 block. It'll be at that height by over there. Which means it'll be at a higher height than these can reach already. Okay, I need to do this differently then. Okay. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Unfortunate. all the one type on the on the bottom, all the rest of the stuff on the top. It'll work out easier and better this way. It just will. Wait a sec. Oh, come on. No. Alright, not you. Okay. But yes, you. Okay, well that saved a lot of time. Beautiful. Huh. I might have to do the top one differently. Where's this thing? Oh. Hmm. I have a feeling I'm going to run into some or other kind of problem here. Strong suspicion that I've done this a little bit weird. In a way that's going to make it really difficult to finish. However, this I'll just send over as its own thing. I need, what, 4 extra lines? Whew, brutal. Anyways, Yeah. I sense a small problem. Well, I guess I'll see. Okay. Whoa. I've really got a sneaking suspicion I'm about to have an issue with the way that I've built this. That's all of these handled. That's all of whatever's going to go on the bottom line is handled. But it's one of the resources. It's 6 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus another 4. It's 40 lines. Absolutely ridiculous. I love this build so much. This is grossly unnecessary. Okay. Might have to do something else. I mean, I didn't really need the rooftops anyways. I might have to remove them because this is gonna not work out too great. Yeah. Gonna start running into a problem with this now. Unfortunate. On the other hand, it is way better than it would have been otherwise, if I had done it layer by layer. I mean, it's fine. I can do something about it. But yeah, I will have to do the bottom first. This is where the problem comes in. Because I'm blocking off the entrance. So that I can get these belts in. I mean, I guess... Oh, fuck. I guess doing that would be fine, and then I'll just bring them down next to it. Oh, why are you like this? Oh, what's the time? It's uh, after 7. So I'm gonna start the process of leaving. But I first have to mentally sign out of the game before I can do that. Here. Join up. Join up. Alright. I guess it wasn't as big of a problem as I thought it was going to be. Huh. Funny, but no. Wood. Nails soon, too, huh? Anyways, I better just finish this part. How am I looking for? It's this one. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. This is so huge. Oh, the satisfaction at watching this whole thing come together. At knowing there's a few things still out of place, but that things are actually now finding their permanent spots. Feels good, man. Hell was I doing? This, yeah. Hooey. That's almost done. Being like this. Alright. And this one will be different. Because now it's needing 2 sets of 4. Yeah, for anyone coming back for the night stream, tonight is not Stardew Valley, it is Monster Hunter, because that's what I feel like. So, Stardew tomorrow night. No, hold on, it's my chat night with my friend tomorrow night, so I will not be here tomorrow night. Night stream again on, oh my god, on Monday probably. Fuck. Ooh. I mean, that's correct. This, oh, hold on, I need to just move my stick. It's my, see if it's less than wall height stick. That's why it's made of bricks. Oh, look, I have 2 of them. Oh, looks like those are the same height. Who'd have thought? Are you actually as far back as you can go? You are not. I can move you back by exactly 1 spot. I mean, I could also just move you entirely out of the frickin' way, huh? Was this... it was a sign for chamomile powder, but this is not chamomile powder. Eh. Oh, wait, except... No, that one can stay, this one can go, and you can go there, because it's fancy. So, now, almost done, and then I can go eat. Thank goodness, I'm actually getting hungry. I mean, how cool does that look? Just visually. I think that looks really cool. Whether all of this is ever gonna work properly first try or not, like I want it to, is an entirely different question that we'll find out the answer to together eventually. If you come back. Otherwise, I'll find out the answer either way. Wow. That's actually a good amount of progress. Oh! That wasn't where I wanted to go. So that is the copper powder machines in place and belted in, I guess, on both sides. So what's next are the complicated things that have multiple places that they're required, or things that require multiple different... What's the word I'm looking for? Similar inputs from different places. For example, the... what's it called? Oh, well, like the iron sand for the copper powder, because it needs the iron from the sulfur that it'll be getting in at 5,400, and then it needs an extra 4,200 from the iron ingots. All of that needs to be turned into sand. And carted over to the copper powder machines. But the soap powder is required in two places, like for the copper powder and for yeast powder. So probably soap powder would be best to do next. But that means actually that gloom spores need to be next. Because gloom spores need yeast powder, which needs soap powder. Yeah. And then I can send the gloom spores along to the unstable catalyst machine, which is... I can't climb over this wall anymore. Unstable catalyst machine. This line. But 5 high. Also, you know what? Just for the sake of it's a whole. I mean, sometimes I miss. It's not my fault. Alright. Wow. That is some serious progress. This is getting a bit danger close to Edge of Oblivion over here. See? Oblivion. Oblivion Essence. Where I can't make anything past there without great difficulty. So I'm wondering if I actually have enough space. I might not. We'll find out together another time. Tomorrow, really. You won't have to wait that long. But how cool. I just must never ever fall down that gap. Otherwise I'm stuck forever. No, I can get out. Alright. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It's still bad. Really bad. But anyway. Thank you for being here. I'll see you later. Or next time. Or not. Either way. No, whichever way. I'm having fun, and I hope that whoever ends up being here also is also having fun. This is done saving. Nope. Oh, 2 likes, thank you. Just saw them. Usually I like to say thanks as I see them, but I was on the wrong page apparently. Anyway, thanks. Cheers.